Hello guys, I'm back again with another tour video. I believe this is the fourth one. I actually have a few things I want to discuss. In the last three tours that I uploaded, they were really awkward, because like every now and then it'd be like complete silence or something like that. So I just decided to add some music, and I'm probably just gonna link it in the playlist. Yeah, it's my music anyway, so it'll be fun. But this is Lixans Studios, so I'm gonna do a little walk around. This is based off of a real location. I'll show it right here. Yeah, I think it's like a memorial building at like a college, I believe. This backside is not accurate, by the way. I mean, I don't believe the inside is accurate either. Just came from my mind. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite buildings. And like, since you got a little Wezzly fountain right here. So yeah, let's go inside. So this is like the entrance room. It's like a little lounge area. You can do some planning. There's like a little tickets area right here. This is the sketching room. This is where Clarkus Zoltan sketched out a few really off-model pictures of Wezzly whenever Ryder and Zoltan first met. Yeah, it's pretty empty right now, but, you know. This leads back into the entry room. And here's the inking room. It's been empty since I built it. No one's really taken the incentive either to put some decoration in there. Excuse me. This leads back into the sketching room. This leads into the tickets area. Yeah, it leads back into the sketching room. Leads back into the entry room. Leads back into the tickets area. And here's the screening room. So you basically put a cartoon in that little projector up there, like a reel, and then it plays and throws it on the projector. Obviously, this is Minecraft, so it's not actually going to do that, but... yeah, I mean, there's a few chairs, a few coat rackets there. Not much. This is the garage that leads outside. Those are actual garage doors over there. That leads into the kitchen. A little vent up there. Over here leads to the inking room. This is the janitor's room. There's nothing in there. There's a garage door over there. Yeah. And over here's the garage. Second garage. There's one garage on like the east and west wing. That leads into the basement. I looked upstairs. This is Clarkus Zoltan's office. It's pretty lackluster, but I mean, there's really not much you can do in just one office. So this is another lounge dining area. It's pretty nice. Pretty big window over there. Kitchen in there. It looks pretty 50s in my opinion. I mean, it makes sense. This place was in the story belt in the 50s, so it makes sense why there's checkers and red and white. That leads outside. It's a window, so it's a hedge maze over there. That leads into the basement, as you can see. Excuse me. Then we can go upstairs. There's a lot of empty offices in here, so nobody's really taken them either. This is the paint room. So yeah, this is technically where the women work. Yeah, they basically make they combine colors and make different colors and paint some of the cartoons and stuff. And here's like the eat room, quote unquote. It's like a cafeteria kind of. not much to see. It's pretty simple. And here's the mail room. I haven't actually added anything in here. I might. Here, hold on. I've actually been thinking a lot about making more of these kind of tour videos. I've made 3 so far, and this is the 4th one. They're pretty fun to make tours. Just kind of show off some of the stuff that I've built and all that. But yeah. I mean, some of my builds are pretty lackluster, and I don't think they'd be very entertaining, but I have a ton of really cool builds that I have in mind. Like, I'm building this hotel right now. But yeah, I think the hotel's probably going to be the best build so far. So, yeah, this is the mail room. Yeah, that's basically it for the mail room and the eat room. So if we go back out here, that leads into the painting room. This is the band room, the orchestra practice. I'm noticing a lot of things whenever I was touring this. I was noticing a lot of things that didn't look very right, so I decided to just change a few things mid-tour, which isn't very, which I hopefully won't make that a habit, but yeah. So I changed a lot of things through this tour, like this little conductor stand. I wanted to make it look more like the one in Plymouth. Like, we're in Flattington right now, the other Lixans Studios, which is the first tour that I did for the series. That one was in a different town called Plymouth, which is like 10,000 blocks away. Maybe a bit less, because it's just coordinates. That leads into the band room, as you can see. This is the test camera room. This was actually seen in a video. This is where the first Wezzly animatronic was tested. I'll put a video right here. But yeah, this is a animatronic kind of thing, where you put a piece of redstone in the middle of the little compartment right there in the middle, and it starts moving. I didn't come up with that idea, Inkstation did. So all credits go to him. I mean, I don't believe he came up with that idea, because I've seen videos on YouTube and stuff. I'm gonna fix this little setup that we got here. It looks really bad. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place, but yeah. Like I said, I fixed a lot of things mid-tutorial. So yeah. I don't really have that much stuff to talk about whenever I'm fixing the thing on the tour, so I guess I'm just gonna keep talking about how all the tours and stuff are going. Yeah, I'll probably tour a few more videos maybe tomorrow, since it's summer break for me right now. Yeah, I'm also kind of sick right now, so my voice doesn't always sound like this, so my voice sounds kind of nasally right now. It's mainly just because I've been sick for a while now. Not like, throwing up, projectile vomit kind of throw up. I'm not that sick. I'm just like coughing and my nose is a little clogged every now and then. It's fine. It's nothing too crazy. This is the audio recording room, so basically all of the actors and stuff will sit in those chairs until they need to get called down. So, yeah. And this is where you actually record. So these are speakers. They're just wither skeleton heads that are turned around to make them look like, microphones. But yeah, not speaker. Did I say speakers? I meant to say microphones. Leads back into the same room. And then, last but not least, we have Ryder A. Walt's office. I say Ryder A. Walt. I'm not saying it in the third person perspective. It's a completely separate character. So, yeah. The same kind of setup for the animatronic thing. It just leads to the other side. Got a couch, a desk, some shelves. Shelves has books in it. Up here is the thinking room. If you've seen Smiling Friends, you know that this character named Mr. Boss has like a thinking room.
I can't think with all this ruckus around me. I just need to go to my thinking room for a little while. Frowning friends, of course. It's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
He has like a thinking room. I'll go to my thinking room. So I decided to make one. It's supposed to look like that top section in Lixans Studios. I'll see you. It's kind of, you can see how it's kind of like, yeah, how I don't know how to explain it, but I tried to make it look like the same thing, but it obviously couldn't fit anything because all the redstone in the ceiling and all that. And I already know how to do teleportation stuff anyways, it's really not that difficult. But if we go down to the basement, got the archives, back doors, storage unit, we'll go over here. I try to put a lot of effort to this part to make it look more like a basement section. See a lot of barrels, boxes, that kind of thing, exposed ceilings. It's supposed to look, I mean, no one in the public is gonna go down here if they don't already work here. So obviously, it's really not that big of a deal if there's a few exposed walls and ceilings and all that, so. Yeah. This is supposed to lead all the way to the R19 storage facility, but I haven't done that yet. And I made this Lixans Studios way clear back in like 2025. The Plymouth Lixans Studios I made pretty recently. I finished it like last month, I think, or this month, early this month. This is the bathrooms area, men's bathroom right here. And a few urinals. This is the ladies' bathroom. Oh no, we shouldn't be here. No? Just me? Okay. But yeah, this is the ladies' bathroom. This leads all the way back to the kitchen, because I said whenever we were in the kitchen that this is the basement. Basement leads, down to the basement. Yeah. We can go to the archives area. I turn the brightness up. But yeah. It's pretty dark in here, but it's supposed to be dark. I actually have footage of the old archives area, which I decided to put that in here because the old archives area and the old Plymouth that I made was really cool, and it was like the coolest room in the whole Lixans Studios. But obviously, since it's more enclosed now, I have to build it as in the basement instead of just as a room in the first floor. Which, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that, but, But, yeah, that's all of Lixans Studios finished. Now we can move on. Do a little look around again. Really proud of how this turned out. It looks exactly like the real-life location, except it's a bit bigger, and the back isn't accurate. But it's fine. Nor the roof part. You can see how there's a bunch of like AC units up there, or whatever those are. You see them in roofs. This is the hedge maze right here. It's based off of the hedge maze in The Shining. It's not the exact same layout or anything. It's all completely original. If I go up here, there's actually a few like choke points. Not really choke points, but if you go into that point and you keep walking, you're gonna get into the spiral section. You're gonna keep walking into the spiral section until you hit the middle, and then you have to go all the way back around. It's a whole ordeal. I'll show you entrance to the exit, and then I'll show you the spiral section. So if you go over here, crud, dead end. Okay. I know my way around the maze because I built it. So I tried to make the maze like hard, so you couldn't just follow. I don't know how to explain it, but I put a lot of work into making the exit really hard to find, so you can just walk way around the edges and all that. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show you this choke point part. I don't know what the word for it is, but if you get caught in this part, you'll keep spiraling around. I'll show you. So we're in the spiral right now. But yeah, it's a complete spiral. Just keep circling around, and then whenever you get into the middle, of course, you're not going to be flying around, but I'm going this fast, but once you get to the middle, you have to go all the way back around. It's a whole ordeal, but yeah, that was intentional. But, yeah, I believe that's part 1 of the Lixans Studios courtyard finished. So, yeah, we did the hedge maze and the Lixans Studios itself, so, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. That's basically it. See ya.